you know, everything in the salon starts with the consultation, you know? And that's the biggest thing I hear from people is my last hairdresser didn't listen. They didn't do what I asked. And so consultations can be the make or break. I talk about a lot, I'm doing a business class tomorrow, and I'll talk a little bit about the importance and really how to go into depth into consultations and how to bring things up and out, get them to say things. But the one thing I do is, you have to create that rapport, that trust. So it's about the consultation. So, and basically what I did when I started, and this is exactly what I talked to her about yesterday, and you can look on there to see her face front, is the way her hair is right now, it's long and straight, and she's got some shoulders on her, some big, broad shoulders. And when this is long and straight, it actually makes these stand out more. Or if someone has long, straight hair and they have very square shoulders, it makes them look even squarer, right? So what I want to do is I want to soften this line a little bit here. So to me, she needs, when I looked at her face shape, the narrowest part of her face is right here. So I want more volume here, less down here. And I want this to kind of kick so that it follows the shape of the shoulder, so it's not break. You see how that line breaks it off? When this is hanging down like that, see how that creates that horizontal? That makes that look bigger, right? But if this is bigger, and I showed it in the mirror, if this is bigger, that goes like that. See how it softens the whole thing, and this doesn't look as broad. It's that simple. And so if the cowlick's right here, I go right above the swirl. Because what I want to do is I want to keep the hair on top long so it weighs down the cowlick. I want the hair underneath to push up to fill in where that split is, right? So I'll do a couple things. I'll take this one. This is the underneath the cowlick. I'll take a slice right underneath it. And I'm going to go right in here. The tip of the scissors is almost to her scalp. All right? I'll do it sideways so you can see it on there. She signed a thing, so you can do this all day long. Okay, so if I hold that out, see how my shears is going right towards her scalp? So what does that do? I've got shorter hair right under the cowlick that grows down to longer hair, so that pushes that up, right? Now when you bring this down, you'll be surprised the cowlick disappears. So now I want to take a little of this off. So now I'm just going to take this, and I'm always moving as I'm taking it off. Now you can't do this with a thinning shear. You'll just get stuck. And you can start to see collapses. Now when I do cutting workshops, we do this on mannequins, we do one half first so you can see what happened on the other half. And you can do that on clients too. So then you can see what you're producing when you do it. This is a great way to get rid of that line. Anytime you do a layered long haircut and you get those steps, it's like the client that says, I want a haircut with 10 layers in the back. Okay, so how do you do that? But if you do this, it gets rid of those 10 layers. They all blend, right? So I a little more here. Anybody want to try it? Get up here, I'll give you my shears. She signed a thing. Now here's another thing. As I work my way around, I want to get some of this on the sides too. But I'm also going to direct it back this way. So now my layers have movement forward. If I just went around like this, it would look like a little bubble, right? I want to keep these ones longer. So as I'm going around the sides here now, I will take this. So I kick that out so I don't cut into that. I want to leave that, right? So I'll let that drop. Sometimes I do things and I forget to tell people how I do it. So see, I'll take it out, I'll kick that out. Don't watch. And you can start to see that. See them there? And so I never really go in front of the ear when I do this. I'll bring this back to the last one I just cut now. Okay, so bring that back. Now I'll do one side, and then, well, she's got a little less hair on this side, but you'll be able to see the difference. And now I'll start looking at my color, because these are my panels on the color. If I don't want them to reach all the way down, see, now I can work on those a little bit too. So now my color is dictating my layers a little bit. And I want them just to kind of blend and not be a blob at the bottom. I don't want this heavy piece and then boom. I want it to go heavy piece and fade. Okay? To me, that looks a little newer. When I bleached it, I got that color. So some of this I'm going to keep because I think it's cool. You know, so I'm going to work with a little of that. All right, now let's see if it looks different. See how that looks kind of long and bulky? Let's see if that looks better. Yeah, see it's softer? See the difference? And now when I style it, see that'll pop up a little bit more and get something in there so that it's not so heavy. I don't want her to have this big hourglass thing. I just want a little better shape to it. This side is easier to do. When I'm right-handed, this side is so much easier. When I do it this line, usually I stand in front when I do the other side, but it's hard to show it this way. So now I can go like this. And just keep dragging it over. Bring it back. And the thing is, always be moving. I'm always moving both hands. I'm moving the shears through the hair, and I'm sliding. I'm kind of constantly moving this, tweaking a little bit more, so that I never get any kind of lines in it. Oops, you got a thing. Oh gosh, it's got a big barbell up there. One more right here. And then I'm going to show you, you want a bang, right? Or a fringe. Fringe, we're supposed to call it.
You just asked a question.
Sure. I'm a grandpa. I can do whatever I want.
That's not
Okay,
creepy, right?
this is my favorite fringe. Okay. We get the girls coming in right now. A couple guys, but mostly girls. Oh my God. I can never be a barber and cut dry hair all day long because it's always all over the place. So what I do is I look at how her hair falls. What we want now is that sweeping. It's either, do they have a great enough face and look to do the straight across, which not a lot can carry that unless you're got really good features and really cute. And don't have a wide face and a square forehead and square shoulders. There's a lot of variables there. So they want that sweeping, and they want it to kind of sweep across and stay out of their face. I'll put that on you for a while.
I'm going to interrupt you for 2 seconds.
Just now you gotta be careful you don't stand in front of it.
Yeah, I know. So we did the 90 here, right? We connected that 90 here, redirected it, over-directed it forward. Now you're going to split it right down the middle. We're going to make a cutout right here. Do this. We're actually going to texturize this. This haircut's meant to be worn this way, so that's just going to put layers up here so I can get some volume on top. So we're not going to do that on this side. We're just going to make a cutout around this ear right here.
So her fringe is going to go this way, right? 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 Okay. You ever cut someone's fringe and you look in the mirror and say, which way does your bangs go? And they go, oh, that way. And then you cut them and they go, oh no, they have mirror dyslexia. And you're like, oh yeah, it's going to be okay. I'm like, oh, you know that warm feeling? Whoa. All of a sudden I went the wrong way. What are you doing? Oh, this is the mirror.
It says stop.
Don't put my corn up. Tell my grandpa. No. There's none of it. Okay, so I want it to go that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it this way. And we've all done this haircut. We've all done where we bring it to one side and it sweeps over, right? But I take it to another level. I want it to sweep over and I want it to push back and away. Because there's that weight in there. Remember the thing in basic haircutting we've always learned is short hair pushes longer hair. By the time we have shorter hair, it's going to push, not if you have one this long and this short, it doesn't do anything. But when they blend, they tend to push it out of the way, in most cases. So I'm going to take kind of what's all falling in her face, and I'll turn her, oh, now that thing's in their way. Okay. Is that thing okay? You guys, is that worth doing? You got to tell me, because I'm a techie guy, I'm always trying to do fun stuff. I don't like going to a hair show when I can't see nothing. So bring somebody here and I kind of come straight off her eye. And I'm just going to back comb it. And see I'm moving it again as I'm going. And if you try this on a mannequin, boy, it's hard to get that out. But on real people, oh, look at that. It actually is okay. She signed a thing so I can rip right through it. Okay, so we all have done that, right? Where we create that soft sweeping bang like that, the fringe, right? But now, I want it to push over farther. So remember how much, now I'm going to take a little less. That part I had last time, I'm going to bring this over now. Okay? And it's just basically backcombing as I texturize it. But a couple don't go, it don't matter. It doesn't matter at all. So there's my next section. So you kind of see how that goes, right? See how that's falling in place? See that? I'll do it over here for you guys, because you guys just got to see that. Now I'm going to take a little less. See, so now all of that stays out. I'm going to bring this one over here. And see how I'm always moving it as I'm going? So that's kind of, I don't want any kind of line to it, see? Let's take this little bit. I'll bring that straight down. And I don't want her to have like a, real short. Now some people, if they got a real low hairline, I might take just kind of these little ones that are falling. Right in there. So there's just some big triangular pieces in here, and so that I got some shapes. And how you do the triangles just depends on how the hair lays. I always like a piece on top that's dark, so I don't end up with a giant blob up there. That's just me. Now, another thing, when I did these triangles, I'm going to demonstrate with this, I used foils and papers. Yeah, I used papers with her. So like, when I based some of them, I did her whole retouch first. And then before I put the piece of triangle on, I ran the base down at an angle like this on the first slice. Okay, if I took a big triangle piece, I'd do one slice first, right? There's about 6 slices in there, because otherwise it'd be a giant blob and I'd have a big bleed, right? So the first slice I did an angle like this, and I worked the base color down at an angle. Now I put my light red, and I used our Power Blonde. Now she had some old highlights in there, so what I did is I mixed up a 10 volume and a 40 volume. The old highlights I put the 10 volume on, and then I put the 40 volume over the whole thing. Just because I didn't want that 40, you know what it would do if I went over those old highlights? We've all seen that. We've all done that and go, why did I do that again? And the hair just pulls off. So then I kind of melted that down in section like that. Then the next one, I did an angle this way. So you see what happens is that the scalp is not one giant blob, it's a big blur. I also do, and I take big sections, depending on how much hair they have in that. And the idea of it is that we're doing a blend from dark to light. But what I don't want is the old ombre where it goes, remember the Kardashian ombre that, is that in your way? Yeah. When the Kardashians did it, was like dark, and then looked like they dipped it in bleach. I don't want that, I want it pretty. I want it softer and pretty. I don't necessarily want it, I want some up by her face. Depending on her face shape, do I need to open up? Do I need to minimize a little bit? What do I need to do with that when I do my consultation? So I'll grab the piece here, and I'll start with the 20. And a lot of times the underneath section I may do just 20 all the way to the end. And then when I do the rest, I'll switch it up. So I'll start, and I always start in the back first, the first one, because I don't want to do the first one up there and screw up my, my little bit of pressure. Because the mix is different every time I do it, because I don't measure nothing. So I start back here, kind of start painting that on. I'll do a little one around the front. And believe it or not, this is how we used to do foils in 1979. Highlighting techniques. Wow. Remember we used to take a little bead like this and we would draw in. Oh, now we're good. Okay, now I take my foil. And now I put it on there, because I take a little bigger sections, I want to work it through a little bit, right? So now I'll work that on. So I want to make sure you work it through a little bit. It's not a deal breaker if it doesn't work all the way through. I just don't want blotchy pieces. Then I kind of slide it a little bit. And this one I'm doing all 20. Right here. Bring it down a little more. Kind of hard to stand off to the side. And then just along the front, instead of 20, I'm going to put a little 40 right along here, because that's going to make that just a 30 now, right? Stay. Okay, and then what I do is I go like this, and I pinch it. Because now where it's pinched together is going to even look a little lighter. Okay? And it keeps it kind of neater for me. And I always have fun. So I'm doing kind of, she had a big heavy panel in the front, so I'm kind of doing this a little heavier. Now I'm going to mix to the 40. This is the top layer. So I've got the 20 at the scalp area, and I'm going to the 40. So where I overlap is going to be what? 30-ish. Now I'll slide that down, saturate to 40. Got it, kiddo. Question is, am I going to tone it? Very good question. Probably not. We'll see. You know, like sometimes I do a lot of highlighting with bleach, and I don't tone them all. I mean, our bleaches have, like this one doesn't have blue drivers in it, but our power blonde does. So when I use that in oils and stuff, I don't usually have to tone it. Sometimes I'll use a little purple shampoo, you know, just to fake it a little bit, you know, if it's a little too yellow.